Hello, beautiful beings. This is Gypsy Jess with your Art of Tarot readings. And today we are going to do the messages that you need to hear right now. Okay, so you can see that I have some pick a piles for you. Go ahead and take a nice deep breath for me. And allow yourself to be open to any signs, synchronicities, messages, animals, names that might come through during this reading as a sign specifically for you. As you can hear in the background, I've got a dog barking. And then he stopped. So definitely some things, some messages that want to come through. He started up right before I started this video, 55 on the timestamp when I said that. So I think there's some things that need to be heard. But just allow yourself to be open. Keep in mind that if the shoe doesn't fit, don't wear it. You may be drawn to one pile, you may be drawn to multiple piles. Just means that there might be messages in there for you. On that note, I am going to try to make this quicker. Yeah, I hope you enjoy. Okay. Hello, pile 1. You have chosen the silver bracelet. It says warrior. A little bit rubbed off there. So already getting a bit of a wounded warrior coming through. As you'll notice, there's a lot of green on the table there. And I just got, a lot of heart opening. I was really drawn to my yellow and green decks. So I'm getting the energy of someone who's kind of been through it, been going through it, feeling a bit maybe worn down. But hopefully, from what I'm gathering, that's what it was needed to get that heart space open. So let's see. But right off the bat, getting a little bit of a wounded warrior energy. Keep in mind whatever happens during the reading is part of the reading, whether it's on my end or your end. So do pay attention to those confirmations and signs, okay? Like, subscribe, share. I know that if you found this reading, you are definitely a high vibe, strong star seed, strong sacred union energy attached to you. That's who I read for. People nearing that full union. I am a reader that is in union with my divine masculine. So I read for those strong energies. Here I go. What does pile 1 need to hear right now? Tower, of course. Nine of Swords. 7 of Wands. There it is, that fight. Those thoughts that keep you up at night. Chariot movement. A lot of forced movement. Ooh. Devil just popped right over. Someone who's overcoming. So already I feel the need to say this was out of your control. Whatever came and happened, this was spirit moving you along. It was moving you along to get you out of that trapped place, those thoughts that were keeping you up at night, whether it be addictions, codependencies, substance abuse, whatever you were trapped in. This was spirit moving you along, and it was a battle. Absolutely, like I said, wounded warrior energy here, wounded spiritual warrior energy here, but I feel like the fight is coming to an end, if not over. 10 of Swords, what did I say? 10, that's the end of a cycle, and a lot of swords in the back, a lot of pain. But with these being in reverse, I definitely get a feeling of someone coming out of that wounded energy. We're going to jump right into my archetype deck. As you can see, I got a lot. Woo! Sabotage coming through, saboteur. And that flipped up with that shadow attribute. So induces self-destructive behavior or the desire to undermine others, right? In that shadow. So some self-destructive behaviors that you've been overcoming here. And there's that green again. And I definitely get that maybe these were conditioned habits, things that you picked up as a child, right? To help you survive. But then it wasn't working anymore. And whatever spirit brought in, like I said, was out of your control, and that was to help you move along. That was to help you to get out of this space, right? These repeating cycles, this pain of fighting and getting stabbed in the back, this heavy burden that you were carrying, which, you know, I hate to say it, but some of it was self-induced. But you're coming out of that. Give me one. Ooh, good. Femme fatale. Again, in the shadow attribute, inappropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money and power. So this is imbalanced masculine, feminine energy. This is manipulative energy. And like I said, I definitely get a sense of a survival mechanism here, conditioned behavior. And that's probably been a battle. So a misuse of one's sexual energy, this is, you know, devil energy. And it's definitely something that can keep you up at night, especially if you're engaging in connections, sexual connections that leave their mark on you, right? Sex is an energy exchange. There's no such thing as, you know, just sex. It just doesn't work that way. Samaritan, exacting appreciation and recognition for the help you offer. Okay, so again, shadow. I'm getting someone who's definitely kind of been in that victim mentality. And I'm guessing that spirit brought some battles, some individuals into your life to really break you down. And this was for a purpose. This was to help you move forward, right? And get you out of that space and force you to grow. Force you to break these limiting beliefs and these habits that were keeping you stuck. It was coming from a space of love. 55 on the time stamp when I said that. Divine Mother, nurturing compassion and grace. 37, that breaks down to a 10. Whoa, and look at that. Look at that confirmation there. The moon, the green, and the yellow. This opened up your heart space. And this very could be a mother wound. You know, if there's a misuse of sensuality, sexuality, that creative force, you know, this can very well be led to a mother wound. But you're being told to have compassion with yourself, to have grace. It's all right, you know, wounded warrior. We all take on survival skills, and especially as women, that one can happen if we're made to believe that. That's all we're here for. Friendship, support, fun, play, unity, and that's with other women. And if I'm speaking to a masculine right now, that doesn't mean that this doesn't apply to you. That can be an aspect of yourself that's coming through. It doesn't have to be a woman. But you're being called to connect with others and to support and play, you know, support each other. I'm getting play therapy, to have fun, and look how all of these are head coverings. So this can be a call. I'm hearing spiritual protection, right? When you do spiritual work, you're supposed to cover your head. Energy protection, but also like a grace and modesty. So perhaps you've been misusing your body. And then playing the victim, right? Using sensuality, succumbing to kind of those behaviors, those sexual behaviors that keep you up at night, that, you know, that hurt. You've been stabbed in the back by partners, perhaps. And then, you know, after making the same choices over and over again, you play the victim. When, yes, you're being victimized, but you may also be allowing it to happen. River of Blessings, releasing constraints. Again, the green, heart opening, right? And that moon coming through. Cheetah, if that's a sign for you. Cheetah or leopard. This is helping you to grow. This is helping you to grow. And you're about to move forward very quickly. when you release those limiting beliefs, that belief that you're unworthy unless, you know, you're engaging in some sort of behaviors, or, you know, the way you look, sexuality, all of those things. Let me get a little clarification on that. But this was all intended to help move you forward in your heart, to trigger you. These were all triggers to open up your heart, to get into that Empress energy. Malachite there on my finger, that's a heart opening stone. Main male. Okay. This could definitely be pertaining to a relationship that you just had, something that you were overcoming, and now possibly something that's coming in. Mature woman. Relationship in there. See that strength, that truth, that intuition that she now knows. You know what you know. Okay. And if you're, you know, perhaps using your sensual energy to maintain relationships or to attract a partner, know that the true partner that you're intended for won't need that. Right? They'll be there just to be with you in all your beautiful, loving glory. Ooh, wealthy man. There you go. Maybe perhaps torn between two lovers, two pathways. And what did that card, you know, constraints, misuse of money, that came through. So perhaps you've used your feminine energy to attract lovers, and based on financial, right, or what appears to be abundance. And this perhaps has led you down some hard roads, right? Ones that keep you up at night, something that glitters like gold but is not. And now you're being asked to evaluate, you know. And perhaps there's even a main male coming in, or already in your life, that signifies a different picture, a different approach. I'm going to use just going to confirmation on each of these males here. Spirit, give me an energy on each of these males to help guide the pile line. 111 on the timestamp. King of Cups, emotionally unavailable, emotionally manipulative, gaslighter, water sign, even Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, come on, I know. Huh? The Lovers. So here we go. This is the difference between something that looks good and something that is good. That is true wealth, right? That is true love. That is all the blessings, the abundance, the wealth, and something that isn't actually good for you. And Spirit says, you know what you know. And if you're struggling to make a choice between two people right now, Lovers, this is the twins, this is beautiful. And especially considering the side it came on. You don't want to be the mother of a woman, right? And sometimes men can stick around and be drawn to that energy because you take care of them, right? And you got to keep them around for sex and take care, like cater to them. And then there are the men that are firm in themselves, that are true, that loved to love, and that bring in all the blessings, all the wealth, and appreciate all the beauty that is you. And I'm being guided to tell you that you do know which one is love and which one is false. And it has not been the one keeping you up at night. And on that note, I'm going to get a final piece of advice. We're going to go with and then we'll wrap this up. Magic stream. Stream of abundance. Abundance is coming into you. Emotions, love, emotionally available. Also see this phallus sign here attached to this water sign. you know, again, something that's based in sex, you can't help but have emotions for people, and this person is not emotionally available. Definitely have signs of emotional manipulation here as well. Listening, see all of that green. This one is music to the ears, perhaps even an artist of sorts. Middle of the deck, spark. You may feel a spark with both of these people, but what song are you going to play? The song of love or the song of heartache, a bleeding heart? Listen to your heart when it's calling to you. One final piece of guidance for you here, pile on. But know that all the abundance and all the love that is available to you, and this individual over here that, you know, is still in your main purview, who's still that main focus, he is not the one. He is not the one. I'm going to get a little self-love guidance for your pile on, and then we'll be done. I live and work in comfort and ease and beauty. My home is a reflection of me, and I choose to make it a wonderful place to live. So much green coming through. So, like I said before, if in the past you've been drawn to things because they look good, or, you know, it makes it easier, don't look at something for its potential. Right? You can do it on your own, and it can be easy. You know, it can be easy. It doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to keep you up at night and you're breaking that cycle. But just be mindful to actually trust your intuition. Not that trauma bond behavior, that manipulative, gaslighting, emotionally unavailable history, perhaps. But whatever broke down here or is breaking down, that was for your highest good, your greater good. And you are being drawn to something easy and beautiful. Easy and beautiful. All right, pile one. I hope this helped. Bye. Hello, pile two. You have chosen the brass bracelet. I love you to the moon and back. All right, so we have love coming through, perhaps for the self, perhaps for another, a lover of sorts, even a divine connection maybe. Keep in mind that, you know, go with your intuition, and if it resonates, keep it. If it doesn't and it's not your story, then don't, right? But already getting some love coming through, love situation, love connection. I'm going to keep this one short and sweet today. If you feel called to watch another deck, do so. If you feel called to like, share, subscribe, please do so. I'd love to hear your comments. You'll notice I do have a lot of green on the table. Definitely feeling a lot of heart opening. Keep in mind that anything happens during the reading is part of the reading, whether it happens with me or you. So allow those synchronicities to be your confirmation. 10 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. I'm getting the air of someone who is feeling a very heavy burden and a choice and feels unable to move forward because of that. Page of Pentacles, not knowing where to invest one's time and energy. 151 on the timestamp when I said that. Strength. The Empress in reverse. So we have some distorted feminine energy in the bottom of the deck. The Emperor also in reverse. So Already, like I said, someone who's feeling perhaps a little imbalanced, right? Who has a choice, who doesn't feel like they can move forward and is feeling very burdened by that. Doesn't know where to invest and is trying to find the strength to do so. Let's take the archetype cards and see what energies are showing up in or around you. We already have the divine counterparts on the table, but an imbalanced counterpart. So you could be struggling with an internal battle, right? Between, you know, action and knowing your own divine masculine and feminine, or you can be in a love situation where both of you are a bit unbalanced. Heck, you could even be torn between a male love and a female love. You know, let's see what's coming up. Samaritan, this came up in pile 1. You may want to be watching that pile. Refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. And not knowing where to invest. Shadow, part of engineer. Reliance on mechanistic solutions without regard for emotional consequences. All right, so a bit of an internal battle there. Again, not knowing where to invest. So this could really very well be a struggle in between knowing and doing, and feeling very burdened with this. Even possibly a work situation that you're trying to find the strength to overcome. An inability to say no. So definitely an air of codependence in this pile right now. Hedonistic, light attributes. Inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life. Celebrates the beauty in yourself. That's wonderful. So definitely some strong divine energy coming through, but a bit imbalanced in that. Let's get a little bit more here just so I can get an idea. But I'm getting someone who's definitely struggling with a battle, a choice, and that's preventing them from moving forward, and whatever that might be, and trying to muster up the strength to move forward. But right now, the strength that is available to them is being used to just kind of go through the motions. Not being able to say no. Always, you know. Actually, let me rephrase. I heard no, that's not right. Refining one's abilities. So perhaps going from that space of not being able to say no to understanding boundaries, but then knowing who to help, right? Who really needs your time and energy? What really needs your time and energy? And definitely, I keep going back to work, and that difference between the masculine and feminine, doing something that inspires you. Versus maybe something that pays the bills. So for whatever reason, I'm getting a strong work vibe, a work situation here. Get some more guidance. Harvest, gathering of blessings. What did I say? Work, 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 work. Work, 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 work. Little Rihanna. Oh, all right. We're going to take the 2 that fell out. Summoning power, strength, 444, balance, instinct, intellect, control. Definitely getting a struggle of the masculine and feminine energies within oneself. 444, this is a master number, so that should be a sign or synchronicity for you. Abundance, fortune, wealth, plenty. When I say this is work, and I feel like it's someone who's struggling between choices like, do I stay at this job, right, and do this thing that kind of 2810, that's also weighs you down, right? Do I do the thing that pays the bill, or do I do the thing that makes me happy? And trying to find the strength to overcome that and move forward versus going through the motions, right? And I definitely feel like this is someone who's summoning the power to do that. But I feel like there's this other intuitive calling that you're receiving, and that you're being drawn to and trying to find the strength to move toward, right? And this may be Spirit's confirmation for you that you will find balance in there. You will find harvest. You have 2, abundance and strength. Abundance and strength, whatever you choose to do and you put your energy into will be abundant. But it's a difference between a burden that pays the bills and something that is truly from the soul, from the heart, abundance. That may be a spiritual calling. It may be a creative calling. But know that this wealth is available to you, but you have to trust your instincts, not just your intellect. There's a fine line, right? And that's the difference between the masculine, feminine energies that I said were out of balance before, right? The divine feminine is the knowing, divine masculine is the action, and that can be a struggle within ourselves, right? The two wolves, which one do you choose to feed? House. False person. I don't read reversals in those. Yeah, someone pretending to be, putting on the mask to get through the day. Despair. Yeah. So this could be related to like a house situation. So like if I leave, will I lose my home, right? Or, you know, the difference between working from home or going into work. But I definitely get someone who is not wanting to be where they're at and struggling to leave. And like I said before, this I do feel is strongly related to work. And you may have a loyalty about you that can be a blessing and a detriment, right? Willing to help, willing to be there, but having a loyalty that borders on codependence. So let's see if we can get some guidance for you to help you move forward here. Like I said, I'm trying to keep these all short and sweet today. Let me know if this resonates in the comments below. I'd love to know. But, time to take off the mask, my love. Strength, again, 44. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. You cannot make this up, all right? In your strength, you will hold the whole world in your hands. See all that green, all that abundance? I think Moana, for some reason there. The creator, the mother. Trust yourself. It will come to you. That thing that you're struggling to invest in, have the strength to move forward and to do it. Because 4, 4, 4, 4, this is stability. This is master numbers. This is balanced masculine, the 4 seasons. And maybe look that up, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Or if you've been seeing 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. This is a significant number for you right now. Pay attention. But you hold the whole world in your hands, and that can be a heavy weight, right? Perhaps you're the sole provider for your home. And that can be scary to go into something and not know how it's going to provide for you. But know that you can do it. You can do it. Okay? This is your sign. You can do it. Wishing well. Take off the mask. Take off the mask, and all of the abundance of the universe is available to you. Another 4. Make the wish and then take the action. Have the strength to do that, and all that, and it will be gold. It will be gold. Notice how I chose all my yellow and green decks today. You will build confidence in this. It will come to fruition. It will grow. You have to listen to your intuition and follow it. Take the action. Don't just wish. Take the action. Details, details. The devil is in the details, right? That's where you'll receive clarity. Oh, like gold. 43, that's 7. That's spirit coming through to confirm. So one thing to plan, another to do, but the outcome will come down to the details, right? What sets you apart? What sets you apart in this choice, in this movement, right? Hopefully that provides some clarity for you. Hopefully this provided some clarity for you. But don't just ask if you're not going to listen, okay? 11:44 on the timestamp as I said that. My inner world is peaceful. It is safe for me to look within, deeper into myself. Each time I look deeper into myself, I will find incredibly beautiful treasures. You are the treasure. You are the gift. You are the creative force. Right? All that abundance, all the abundance of the universe is within you. 12:12 on the timestamp. You can do this. Right? I hope this helped. Pile 2. Bye-bye. Hello, pile 3. You have chosen the rose gold band. And what's interesting about this band is that it does come from the other side of the world, and that it's recently sustained a little damage. But that does not make it any less valuable. It doesn't make it any less real. And I'm getting your softness is your gift. Right? Your softness is where the value lies. All right, take a nice deep breath. We're going to make these readings quick today. Please allow any signs, synchronicities, any message to come to you as confirmation. Oops. We've got the King of Wands. Man of action, man of passion. To come to you, right? But don't force the shoe to fit. Remember that anything that happens during the reading, both on my side and your side, is part of the reading. 6 of Swords. Just take it as confirmation. Ooh. Wands. A lot of fire coming out here. Victory. 6-6. Two of Pentacles. 10 of Swords. Air and fire. Air and fire. Tower. Pile 3. Gosh, was it pile 2 or pile 1 where the tower came up as well? I think it's pile 1. Pile 1, there may be some messages for you in pile 1 as well. I'm getting someone who is taking action. Let's see, made a choice, making a choice. Let me clarify this too, real quick. Spirit, moving forward in the world, made a choice. I'm going to say made a choice. All the choices in the world. Choice of the heart. I'm getting a sense of persecution here. Someone who feels like they can have victory in making this choice, moving forward, whatever this choice may be, who's dropped all the burdens of it, and who's overcome some sort of challenge, major life-changing challenge, right, that they had no control of. Something that you had no control of. Let me get a little, I'm going to get some archetype here to get some more energy behind this. I get some more clarity here. I got the whole world in my hands. Whole world in my hands. I definitely get action though. Action, victory, overcoming. Whoop. Shadow attribute of the addict. Compromising integrity and honest allows addictive pattern to have authority over your inner spirit. All right, so, I mean, I kind of was thinking the devil when I saw him, but, you know, the King of Wands, he can be led by his passions, sex addictions, but he's a man of action, right? And I definitely feel someone who's made a choice to overcome, right? But maybe is overcoming. And there's 2 choices here. It's like evolve or repeat, right? And Spirit may have recently thrown something your way to force this hand, this change. And that's something you're recently coming out of it. So see the two choices, evolve or repeat. I'm getting evolve or repeat. And someone here wants to take action in whatever the situation is. Prostitute. Shadow Ashra places material considerations and security above self-empowerment. All right. So selling oneself, selling your soul for the job, for the person, compromise, doing whatever, and compromising to do whatever, doing whatever by any means necessary. Sorry, got my words all chalked up there. But someone who's definitely acting in their own self-interest, and this perhaps has not gone well. And like I said, we're being presented with the option to evolve or repeat. So yes, we can choose a different action here, or we can get the same results. But there is a path of victory available to you. Shadow aspect again. Hoarding money and emotions, excessive fear of losing your wealth. Okay, so perhaps another work situation here, but getting what you want by any means necessarily, and compromising your integrity along the way. And Spirit, this creates karma, right? This creates, I'm definitely getting a winning by any means necessary, getting the job, getting the money, even if that means stepping on someone, selling your soul, lying, do whatever you need to do to get there. And this creates karma. This creates karma. And if you've recently taken a hit, it will come again unless we make a different choice here. Let me get some clarification on that, some more guidance moving forward. This is the messages you need to hear from Spirit right now. So I would take this as a warning, pile 3. Take this as a warning. Loss, lack, fear. So this is someone who's acting out of fear, right? Not really thinking about its effects on them or anyone else around them. Fears come off twice now. So fear of losing money, of losing people, whatever world has been established here. But the problem with that is that's how we generate that energy, how we continue to lose, how we do lose anything that we've created. Anything that's created out of fear has a very faulty base, right? And when you step on people to get where you're going, oh, trust me, Spirit is going to come back around. Owl, that's a message from Spirit. The karmic scales will always balance. 727 on the timestamp when I said that. Death and rebirth, you're being offered a choice from darkness into light to make the right choice. Otherwise, the cycle of loss will continue. You're being warned. My love. Hostilities, conflict, unrest. Well, yeah. 3 Black Panthers there. I don't know if that's significant for you, but you may be creating some enemies around you. And, you know, Kitty's got claws, right? She bites. But this might be a significant sign for you here, since 3 of them have come up. And this one's got his fangs, you know, out there. And he's scared, right? See how he's hiding behind the woman there? So know that if this is you, or this is happening to you, you're in this situation, this person or you're acting out of a wounding. And you'll be continued to be presented with these choices over and over and over again as an opportunity for growth and change until you choose something different, right? And then the temptation will come back around and Spirit will test you, right? That's a cycle in the world. And if this world has fallen down recently, it's because it was intended to. 858 on the timestamp. But going in with hostilities, this fear has come up multiple times here. That's what gets us operating in our shadow, and that's, you know, that's normal, that's human. But this is just a message from Spirit telling you that you have a different choice here, you have a different option. And in choosing something different, you will receive something different. Doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different response. That is madness. Madness. Lovers. Fear of loss. And this could be a choice, right? Getting a lover by any means necessary. Keeping a love by any means necessary. 666. It's also devil energy. You know, a little codependence, a little, perhaps even trying to buy affection. Perhaps this is related to someone, an individual that is your whole world. And your fear of losing them is what's going to cause that to happen. 1010 on the timestamp. But this is your opportunity to mature. I definitely feel I'm speaking to a masculine regarding a masculine, main, female. Okay, so there we go. The 2 Panthers, a love situation. And perhaps these are 2 people, a set of lovers who, yeah, definitely lovers, mature man, main, female. 2 people that are reflecting the same wounding, right? And therefore, there's conflict being caused here because both people are trying to win by any means necessary, trying to not lose themselves, each other, whatever world they've created. And this is spirit telling you that now it's time to do something different, because this lack of integrity, this action and fear is creating a situation that's gonna bite you in the ass. Pardon my language, but yeah, this is a warning. Yeah, this is a warning. Let's get some more guidance for you here. Just making some short readings for people today. Please let me know below if this resonates for you. Heal the ouch. The fox and the raccoon there, right? One's trying, they're both witty creatures, right? They both are very smart, very sly. All right, so this could be a battle of wits between 2 people, but there's an opportunity to heal this situation, right? And both of these guys are kind of night animals, right? Tricksters, but they're both very soft, sweet, playful creatures as well. See, and the raccoon is nursing the fox there back to health. There's an opportunity for healing here. And what I'm guessing is this is a love situation, that victory is possible. But it's time to come out of this energy of fear. Nothing good, no solid foundation can be created in fear. You're being asked to let down your guard. You know, don't use money to manipulate a situation, or love, rescue. Spirit is trying to rescue you. You might feel like you're out on an island there. I don't know why I just heard the song from Rescue Rangers. I haven't thought of that in forever. Maybe that means something to you. But there's like a childlike playfulness coming out to me here. Rescue each other. Rescue the situation. Stuck in the mud. So perhaps you guys are feeling stuck. You're feeling stuck. And this burden is heavy. But elephants, they're very loyal creatures. Oh my goodness. I flipped over the deck. Look at that. Elephants. Definitely watch pile. I feel like it was pile 1. Watch pile 1. And if I'm wrong and the stuff came up in pile 2, perhaps watch them both. But I'm feeling, you know, a pair of lovers here. And there's a heart opening, a heart healing being offered. And it's going to be your willingness to take it, your willingness to choose something different, and to not act out of love. Or I'm sorry, not act out of love, not act out of fear, to listen to one another and heal whatever wounding has happened here. Because victory in this world that you've built is salvageable. And one or both of you is acting out of hurt right now. And perhaps you're triggering and reflecting that in both of each other in order to grow, right? But whatever cycle is happening here is intended for your good. It's happening for you, not to you, okay? I want to get a little self-love guidance for you. I'm going to wrap this up. But definitely watch pile 1 and perhaps pile 1 and 2, because I might have messed that up, but if I'm saying it, then there's probably messages for both. Woo. I am my own unique self. Everyone is unique and different. If we are like other people, then we are not expressing our specialness. So not compromising your integrity and your self-identity in order to stay in a relationship that maybe isn't working, right? That's why people fall in love, hopefully, is by being who they are, not two masks falling in love with one another, but being their true self, not who they think the other person wants them to be, right? That's not truth. That's not happening in love. That's a falsehood, and that's an unsturdy foundation. So this is the messages that Spirit needed you to know, pile 3, and I hope this was helpful. Okay, sending all my love. Bye bye.